everybody, it's GB back with another review, and today we're going to take a look at the Phantom 2 Vision Plus from DJI. They call it a flying camera, and I'd have to agree, it's magnificent. I've been flying it for a couple of days and have had a lot of fun. First of all, let's take a quick look at the Fearless backpack, which is a great option if you're going to have this quadcopter and be on the go. It's a nice black mesh design. It's got plenty of storage, plenty of pockets for everything you might want to take with you. Okay, taking a closer look, you can see the quadcopter fits into this perfectly. It has the foam cutouts that are specific to the Phantom and all the accessories you might need to take along with you. So like I said, it's going to be a great option for an on-the-go guy, and that's what you want to do with this copter. Okay, we'll remove, you see, it does have the blades on now, but it's not going to fit in here with the blades. There's storage up top for the blades. The remote fits in just perfectly. The cutouts are especially made for this copter, so you'll have no issues there. You can see there's space for 5 batteries, and that's great because you get about 25 minutes of charge per battery, and you definitely want to take a couple with you. Here's the proprietary charging brick, power adapter, and you can see there's a spot for that, plus all the cables that you'll need for your copter. In this compartment, I just keep some accessories, just a necklace that holds the controller so you can let go of it without it falling, and some extra charging cables for the Wi-Fi extender. This deal here is really just to block the sun when I have my iPhone connected to the controller, just a sun shield. It was only 10 or 12 bucks off Amazon. I'll leave a link below so you guys can find that. It's pretty handy, especially if you're flying out in some bright sunlight. Looking at the front of the bag, you see you have a big compartment right up front. I have some spare blades in here. I also have a lot of my GoPro accessories down in this other pocket, but lots of room in here. More GoPro accessories, my LCD backpack, and one of the wrenches, but you can put whatever you need. The important thing is that everything you'll need for your DJI copter is here. You got a big pocket, mesh pocket on the side, maybe a water bottle or some other accessories, and it's the same thing on the other side. Now taking a look at the back side of the backpack, you got some pretty robust back straps, nice padding, and also the waistband just for extra stability. So all in all, great backpack, great option. Taking a look around the copter itself, we see DJI has implemented a very simplistic design. You have red stickers on the front to designate the front of the copter, the battery compartments in the back. DJI sends it out with one smart battery, gives you about 25 minutes of flight time, has indicators on it to let you know how much charge you have remaining. The battery snaps in securely in the back, so you don't have to worry about it falling out. It's really good. I haven't had any problems with it thus far. It also comes with a gimbal, which supports the camera and keeps it stabilized across 3 axes. It has tilt, and it doesn't have pan, but it does pan automatically to compensate for whatever the copter is doing. The blades are really easy. Just a flick of the wrist and they spin on. They're self-tightening, so as the motors spin up, they tighten to where they need to be. So I'll put 2 on just to show you what it does, and I'll leave the other 2 off. Across the bottom of the copter, there are some lights that give different signals, let you know what's going on with the copter, and there's a guide to kind of keep you abreast of that stuff until you get used to what those indicators are doing. Now there is a device that just keeps the gimbal in place when it's in storage, so you can pull that off, as well as the lens cap. And turning the device on in the back, you can see as it starts up, the lights start to flash, just to let you know it's starting up. The gimbal straightens out and locks into place. Now, I won't go into what all these lights mean. You can see that in any of these other reviews. I just kind of want to give you guys a quick overview and show you what's going on with the copter. So you can see there's a small green light on the front of the gimbal that tells you that the camera is ready, and you can kind of see how that works. As the copter does its thing, that camera stays as level as possible to a degree. As long as you're not doing any really evasive maneuvers, you're going to get some really smooth HD video. It does 1080p, 720p, plus does 14 megapixels still. So I've been really impressed with the outcome. And you can see with the controller, I can pan down to get a straight up and down shot, and it pans nice and smooth, or tilts nice and smooth. So very happy with that as well. Now the controller is simplistic as well. It's all white. It's got a power slide switch, which gives you a green power indication and tells you via LEDs how much power the battery has. You got your control sticks, you have your accessory switches, and you also have a clamp up top that'll hold an iPhone, an iPod, or an Android phone, but it's not really meant to hold a tablet. It's just not big enough. Here's your Wi-Fi range extender. This is how you get your Wi-Fi signal and get your video sent back to that device, and it has an indicator as well. It's got its own built-in battery that you charge via micro USB, and it's tilty. That way you can keep it pointed at the quadcopter at all times. On the back, you have a training port, so that's pretty useful that they included that.
Cleared for takeoff, Transcon 4700.